Okay, I assume you guys did all your homework, right? Will you write the chain rule property for me?
Okay. The chain rule property is dy over dx equals f prime g of x times g prime of x.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, let's do some warm-up problems. Okay, guys. Okay. Today we'll do page 137, numbers 34, which states that g of x equal to 2 plus parentheses x squared plus 1 by the power of 4 by the power of 3. Sara, will you help me do the problem?
How do you get 4 times x squared plus 1 raised to the third times 2x?
Well, to get that answer, first you gotta bring the power down to make it 3 and making this 2. And using chain rule, you have to take the derivative of the inner function, which results in 4 times x squared plus 1 by the power of 3. And to get 2x, you still have to use chain rule, which is the derivative of x squared plus 1, leaving it to 2x.
Now you have to simplify.
Good. Now, Anthony, could you explain how she got this, if you were listening?
Yeah. To get this is the same as this, and this is this. So all she did was multiply the outer variables and numbers. So 3 times 4 times 2x equals 24x. And you could leave the problem at this answer.
Okay, so reviewing what we did in the video, we got page 137, numbers 34, and we're trying to find the derivative of g of x by applying chain rule. So we write g prime of x is equal to, we bring down the 3, so we write it right here. Making this 2. And what chain rule basically is you get the derivative of the inner function and you write it out as, bring down the 4, x squared plus 1, making this 3, and you also have to find the derivative of this, which basically is 2x. Now, all we have to do now is just simplify. Basically, we get 4 into x then simplify even more. be 8x. And that's your answer.
Did you do the homework last night?
No, it was too hard.
Yeah, I have a parking lot question for the teacher. It's on page 306, number 30.
That's a good question. Let's solve it right now. Okay, here Anthony, ready to solve it?
No, I don't know what to do.
Okay, here. So first, what you want to do is x squared, write it out. And here, you want to factor out 1 over 3x squared to make it 1 over 9x squared and dx. What you're generally doing is you're just factoring 1 over 3x squared to make it 9x squared.
I'll take over. So next you want to separate the integrals.
Good, Sarah. Now, what do you do next, Anthony?
You're supposed to separate the coefficient. So this stays the same, plus 1 over 9 integral of 1 over x squared dx.
Now we're ready to integrate. So when you integrate, you get x3 over 3 plus 1 over 9 times negative x by the power of negative 1, and don't forget the c. Now, all you do is simplify. 3 minus 1 over 9x plus c. And that's your answer.
So here's the problem from our video. It's on page 306, number 30, and the question says the integral of x squared plus 1 over 3x squared times dx. And so the first thing you want to do to make this problem a lot simpler is separate the integrals. So you will get x squared so you get that, and you can simplify this variable to make it a lot easier. So you will get this, and all I did was I FOILed this right here, which is the same as which will give you this. So that's how I got that. And then from there, you see you have a constant right here, 1 over 9. So you can go ahead and take that out. And then you get this. And you see you have 1 over x squared right here, which is kind of hard to integrate because you don't have a rule for that. So what you want to do to make that easier so you can use the power rule is you want to make it equal to x to the negative 2. And these two are the same, it's just a different way of saying it, but when you put it in this form, it's a lot easier to do the power rule. And so from here, you can go ahead and integrate using the power rule. So you're going to get and don't forget plus c. From here you can simplify this one, this term, and you'll get further simplified.